Episode 1. Stolen. That's the only word for what Jared Kim did to me on a Tuesday in March. My name is Lena Zhao. I'm 31, and 6 months ago I was the CTO of a company called Vellum. Built the entire recommendation engine myself. Jared, my co-founder, age 34, told our board I'd been underperforming. His girlfriend Mika, 28, the one he'd been sleeping with while we were still together, she co-signed it. Cute. They voted me out during a Zoom call I wasn't invited to. I found out from a push notification. A push notification from my own app. So I cried for about 11 minutes, ate an entire sleeve of crackers, and then I opened a blank doc. Because here's what Jared forgot. He can't build anything. He's a pitch deck. He's a LinkedIn post in a Patagonia vest. And I'm the person who knows exactly how 4.2 million users behave before breakfast. So what did I do? I started designing something new, something small, something that would make Vellum look like a flashlight next to a forest fire, and I didn't tell a single soul. You want to know what it is? Not yet. Follow for more sweet revenge. Episode 2. 3 weeks after they kicked me out, Jared posted a company update. Excited to announce our new direction. New direction meaning my codebase with a different color palette. Mika's now listed as head of product. Her previous experience? Event planning. I'm not being petty. That's literally her LinkedIn. Meanwhile, I'm in my friend Dara's apartment, age 29, borrowing her Wi-Fi, building an app called Loopback. What's Loopback? It's a platform where people share stories about being erased from their own work. Ghosted co-founders, uncredited designers, engineers whose commits got reassigned. Turns out there are thousands of us. Tens of thousands. I soft-launched it in a single Reddit thread. 48 hours later, 9,000 signups. Jared still hasn't noticed. Mika posted a selfie at a product offsite. Dara screenshotted it and said, "She's wearing your exact hoodie. The one I left at the office." Something about that detail made me laugh so hard I couldn't breathe. You ever lose everything and realize the people who took it can't even dress themselves without you? Follow for more sweet revenge. Episode 3. So Loopback hit 80,000 users in 5 weeks. No funding, no PR firm, just people telling the truth in their own words. Then something wild happened. A journalist named Priya Ose, 37, from a major tech outlet, she joined the platform. Not to write a story, to post her own. Turns out her editor had been publishing her investigations under his byline for 2 years. Her post went viral on the app. Then it went viral off the app. Suddenly, Loopback is getting written about everywhere, and reporters start digging into the top stories on the platform. Guess whose company keeps showing up? 3 former Vellum engineers posted about having their contributions stripped. One of them, Cal, age 26, said Jared presented his architecture diagram to investors and called it "my vision." Cal had the original file with his metadata still attached. I didn't coordinate any of this. I didn't have to. I just built a room and opened the door. Jared's investor calls started getting rescheduled, then postponed, then quiet. Mika unfollowed me on everything, which is funny because I never followed her back. You think the truth needs a marketing budget? Follow for more sweet revenge. Episode 4. Jared called me. First time in 4 months. His voice was doing that thing where he pretends to be calm, but you can hear his jaw clicking. "Lena, can we talk? I think there's been a misunderstanding." A misunderstanding. Like I accidentally tripped and fell out of my own company. I let him talk for 6 minutes. He offered me a consulting role. He offered me equity, a small slice, to come back and stabilize the platform. He said Mika was struggling with the product roadmap. I said nothing, just let the silence sit there like a third person on the call. Then I said, "Jared, I'm going to decline, but I appreciate the honesty." He said, "What honesty?" And I said, "You just admitted on a recorded line that your head of product can't do the job." He hung up. I saved the recording. Not for court. I don't need court. I need people to keep asking questions. Like this one. If someone replaces you and then begs you to come fix what they broke, were you ever really the problem? Follow for more sweet revenge. Episode 5. Loopback just crossed 400,000 users. We got our first round of funding last week. Dara's my co-founder now. Cal joined as lead engineer. Priya sits on our advisory board. Vellum's last 2 product launches flopped. Their rating dropped to 2.1 stars. Jared did a podcast trying to set the record straight and accidentally confirmed half the stories on our platform. Mika quietly left the company, changed her LinkedIn to exploring new opportunities. And me? I'm sitting in an office with my name on the lease for the first time. There's a framed screenshot on my wall. It's that push notification, the one that told me I was out. I keep it there because it reminds me that the worst moment of my life was also the starting line. Now here's the part I haven't told anyone. Remember when I said Jared's girlfriend Mika co-signed my removal? I never explained how they got together. Mika was my college roommate. She introduced me to Jared. She was at our first date. She planned our anniversary. So ask yourself this. If the person who knows you best helps destroy you, and you rebuild everything without them, who really lost? Because last week, Mika sent me a DM. 2 words. I'm sorry. I haven't opened it yet. And honestly, I might never. Follow for more sweet revenge.